That's
all good, man. How's Hari doing?
Great. That was a really fun show. It was enjoyable. I needed it. I'm hungover. I feel great. Joyously hungover.
Oh, good. That's the best kind of hungover. That post sweated out elation.
Met people for beers at 2 p.m. Came home. Do not remember. I remember leaving where I was at around 12:15, but I do not remember. Like, I don't remember the Uber ride at all.
Fantastic. You didn't wear a mask. You said a bunch of anti-vax stuff.
Definitely was wearing a mask. Definitely was still saying a bunch of anti-mask stuff. I'm also attempting, speaking of the vaccine, I'm going to go stand in the standby. Hello, Alex. I'm going to go stand in the standby line tomorrow. So the stream tomorrow may happen depending on if and when I get the vaccine.
There's a standby line for vaccines, like flights to Hawaii?
Literally, there's the appointment line. And then there's a standby line that you just have to sit in all day. I bought a camping chair and snacks.
Yeah, man.
And I'm gonna go for it because the thing is like California people are going for it now. Like people are like going into pharmacies. They have it. It's just one of those things where it's like they think all of California will be vaccinated by May. So they're just like now like if you can get into a standby line, go for it.
That's awesome, man.
When do you think that America is going to do it?
America?
Or England.
America, England. I don't know. I got an alert today that they're doing people up to like age 59, like between 50 and 59. So They're still doing it age bracket wise. They're not just gung ho about it.
And you're 2 brackets down because then it's 40s and then 30s.
Yeah, I think I can get it sooner because I smoke, but I don't want to get it and not have my wife get it. You know, that feels like a dick move to be just walking around being like fucking bulletproof, you know?
Yeah. Well, you're not bulletproof. You need everyone to get it because you have one guy in your house who's gotten it.
Yep.
And
hasn't he recovered yet?
Is he still reeling?
Yeah, he's still not well, and he's not going to the doctor. Son of a gun.
Why?
I don't know. I keep he made an appointment. He was going to go 2 days ago, and then he's like, I slept instead. So I don't know. I don't know if he's just cavalier because he's had health problems before, and it's like when my mom almost gave birth to my brother in the car because I took so long. What? And she was like, we got time. Yeah, when my mom's water broke, she was like, I got 14 hours before this asshole comes out of me. So they were like, we'll drive across town, we'll drop Chris off at daycare, and then she's like, I got to go to the bank. And I got to mail some things. And my dad just kept having to like run her back and forth for errands. They got to the hospital, sat her down in a wheelchair. The doctor's like, this baby's coming right now. My brother was born 15 minutes later.
Oh, that's good stuff. That's good, clean fun.
So I think that might be what he's doing. It's either that or he's afraid. Both are possible.
Do you ever think about how crazy it is that like the birthing process for like doctors, like all the medical science, in the end, it's just a lady pushes a human being out of her vagina and there's nothing
to be there to catch it.
Yeah. You just stand there and like, it's so
like Mike Piazza.
Yeah. Don't drop the baby, Mike. Mike never dropped a ball. Oh,
no, Mike was amazing.
I'm going to say this about being,
sorry.
I'm going to say this about being hungover. I don't like it.
I haven't been hungover in a while. Like I have drinks most days, but I haven't been hungover in a fucking long time.
It's the first time since the summer. The last time I got this hungover is me and my friend Joanne and my wife at the time and her partner. We drank.
Your wife's partner?
No, my friend Joanne's partners.
No, it was going down.
Yeah. We drank at least 6 bottles of wine between 4 people, but I think it was probably like 8. Did you know the reason why women give birth lying down is because a monarch has a birth kink? What?
I want to hear that story because I heard a conflicting version that is also not a good reason. So I'll tell that while sometimes switches if you can explain the birth kink thing. I heard that the reason they do it is it's not good for the women at all. Women should be on either all fours or squatting, like gravity do the work. But they're on their back because all the doctors were men and didn't give a shit and didn't know what it felt like. And it was easier for them to see what was going on if the woman was just on her back. So it was actually huge amounts of pain, but the doctor got a bird's eye view and got to, handle everything themselves. So it was actually like a power trip thing, but it was never the right way to give birth.
King Louis XIV, who ruled France from 1643 to 1715. had a hand in popularizing laying down position for a very odd reason. According to legend and a handful of medical scholars, Louis XIV, who had over 22 children by both wives and mistresses alike, had a fascination with watching women give birth.
Weird.
Yeah. He became frustrated by the obscured view of a birth when it occurred on a birthing stool and promoted the reclining position. What a fucking creep the Sun King is.
Yeah.
What I like about, by the way, of the Louis XIV like dynasty is all of them look very killable, which makes sense of what happened to his grandson.
Go for it. Explain that. Was he pushed out of a window because he walked in on two royal people incesting?
No, the Louis XVI was killed in the French Revolution. Welcome, Baldy. Nice
Hello,
to see you.
Baldy.
D Carp is here. Sometimes twitches. I like that. Ooh, Joe Trope, thank you for the subscription. Also, I'm struggling over whether or not to buy a streaming computer. I think I want to buy a streaming laptop because I want to travel with it. I just keep freaking out, being like, is it going to be worth it, or is it going to be just like this fucking thing where it like works for a bit and then all fucks up? So I keep being like, so what should I do?
I'm buying a streaming laptop, and I'm going semi big with it. I'm getting either the best bad one or the worst good one. So, which is a nice spot for it. But I'm doing it because my laptop, I worked out with my brother. My laptop's 10 years old. I've taken it all over the world with me. I've beaten the fuck out of it, and the fact that it's still holding up is remarkable. But I just can't do this properly anymore. Plus, I want to play games.
This is the thing I'm thinking is it's like it would also mean that like I like doing this stream with you in the afternoon. It means I could do a gaming stream in the morning, sort of when I get up for a bit, and there wouldn't be all of the technological bullshit with it. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to pull the cord on it.
I think it's worth it. I don't think this is going anywhere. I think we're going to be hitting the 20-year mark on the Hastings Bets Power Hour.
Right.
Hello, Joe. Hello, Poppy.
Hello, Joe. It's also just one of those things where I'm also realizing like it is actually, even after the pandemic, it's still a viable new source of media that is important to keep doing. Like it's one of those things where I think a lot of people, and you can see it, a lot of people have already dropped off twitching, and I don't want to do that. So I think it will.
Really?
A lot of people were like, like Alfie was doing it on the reg. He stopped. A lot of people have stopped. And I miss the heady days of playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It was so much fun.
Yeah. I mean, like, because I've got my PlayStation. I stream every now and then, super rare with just audio because you need a specific camera to do it with PlayStation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's real fucked. They've got like a whatever the hell it's called. Only their camera works on it. And because they're making the PlayStation 5 now, they're not making any more. And so they're not making any more cameras. And so all the prices have gone through the goddamn roof. It used to be about £50, which fine, I would have shelled out for that for this, but now it's like 200 minimum.
God damn it.
Yeah. So fuck that noise. Oh, sometimes switches. You're going to be waiting for Elliot for quite a while. I think he's going to forget that he started it.
I mean, that was such a fascinating. For those of you who didn't go see the stream we did with Garrett Millerick and Gareth Watt, pardon me. Also, yeah, we need to. Who else are we going to get as guests? We really need to start getting some women on the stream.
Yeah, 100%. I've noticed a lot of our talks go to. There's a lot of like drinking and drug stories. I feel like we're ODing, if you'll pardon the, on drink and drug stories. And I'd like to get some ladies in here to push us in new directions.
Well, I say let's say
I'm not saying more civilized, but just different.
Let's say for 1 month, no drink and drug stories.
I can
starting
do that.
now.
Yeah, but you're hungover. Don't you want to tell the story?
Met some friends for some beers, and then we went back to one person's house and socially disted, ate pizza, and I drank a bunch of wine.
Woo!
And I have the fears. I have that fear of like, oh, I don't remember. I kind of remember leaving, then I don't remember the Uber ride home, and so I'm just like, I must have behaved boorishly. But like, I never do. Do you know what I mean? No. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's just like, it's one of the many things I'm just like, good God, I feel just fucking. It just feels fucking crazy. I just wish I didn't have that negative view of myself that it's like I must have done something nuts, because I've always had it from the moment I like ever blacked out. I always assumed I was the worst.
Yeah.
because one time I did black out and said some mean things.
No, completely. But you're a delight, having seen you absolutely fucked up. You're a goddamn delight, my friend.
I'm pretty charming, I've heard.
Yeah, you're very charming. You just get a little bit louder and more like exuberant.
Yeah, I get very excited. That's the important thing. I think it's important to know what type of drunk person you are. Imagine being a violent, raging, angry about the Edinburgh Festival kind of drunk person. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine even being friends with one of those people.
I mean, yeah, it would be.
Yeah, what would you do? What would
tough.
you do? Sometimes Twitches, women absolutely have drink and drug stories, and they're generally like weirdly more fucked up than guys' ones because they're not as overtly insane. They just do like more interesting insane shit. Less likely to smash things, I've found. But I find that when I'm talking to guys, we're more likely to go straight to that kind of thing. Whereas with women, we end up hitting other topics first before we get around to getting fucked up. So,
yeah.
Brady has fucking insane stories, Diamond. Absolutely ludicrous stories. I like sitting with her in a green room and her telling me how she spent her early 20s.
Oh my God. Well, again, Scottish people really go for it. I'm literally now just making a list of people that I'm going to reach out to.
Jojo, I used to send those texts to people that I was hanging out with just to be like, was I an asshole last night? Because I have John's similar fear.
See, I always send it. Because it was a friend of a friend's house and I ended up saying after my friends, and I sent a text of like, thanks so much for having me. Let's do that again sometime. And then didn't get a response. So part of me was like, what does that fucking mean? But it also means like they're gonna fucking say something. Yeah.
Oh, we were supposed to have Dion Smith. We're supposed
to have Deion Sanders. Yes. No, I put her on my list to reach out.
Yeah.
I also remembered as I was doing that thing where I was like, oh, this is great. I'll do the stream for like 90 minutes, 2 hours. And then I forgot that I said I'd go to a friend's birthday party. And I'm so not wanting to do that. But I'm just like, I'll just go for an hour.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
There's also a taco place right across the way. And I'm like, ooh, I'll get tacos and I'll get the burrito and then I'll Uber home and then I will eat it.
Sometimes Twitches, they do turn out more sexual than smashy. And I think that if men's turned out more sexual than smashy, there would be a lot less smashy. Normally the smashy is because the sexual didn't happen.
Well, that's because men don't know how to fucking deal with the fact that someone doesn't want to see their penis. This is the thing. Like, it's just the amount of things that just come down to like, no one wants to see your penis. The penis is like the least good part of the body. And I'm including the asshole. Do you know what I mean?
Knees, elbows.
I love a knee. I love an elbow.
I feel like they don't have the character of a penis, at least. A penis has like personality.
The penis like just has little droplets of pee on it sometimes. Like you're just like there's never just
your dick, Hastings.
I do. I clean my dick all the time, but you never know. Like it's just like duh. Also, like if you see someone's knee, that doesn't mean like if you see someone's penis. Oh God.
Yeah, something's changed. Something's different, for better or worse.
Someone's body always looks weird. You're like, that's your penis.
Come on.
Worst thing I've ever seen in a fight was a lassie heels drop kick another lass in the face. ABC Dick Talk 2021. I mean, yeah, it's just the peen. It's so fucking weird. It's also a thing that the Me Too movement killed, which I'm so happy about, which is if there were 10 guys hanging out, one of the guys at a certain point would just take his peen out because he said, quote unquote, I'm bored.
Oh, I didn't have that friend. Oh, actually, I absolutely tell a lie.
Yes, you did.
100% did. I just remembered him.
We all did. Yeah, that's the thing is, and everyone's like, nah, I didn't have that friend. I'm like, didn't you though?
Yeah, I just remember we'd all be drinking around a table at a house and we'd be like, where'd he go? And we'd look around and his balls and asshole would be smashed against the patio window. He'd been waiting for 10 minutes for us to notice him.
It was never me. No, it was usually my friend Boyle did it a fair amount. Yeah, bananas. What's the weirdest? Have you ever had to pee really bad? What's the weirdest place you've peed in public?
Oh Jesus, I've peed everywhere, man. There's not a single place that I haven't considered peeing. on the street, in the open, in the woods.
The amount of times I've
peed
in Finsbury Park is crazy.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. But there's tons of bushes. There's places to hide. There's dudes jacking it in there. So peeing is nothing.
So many Russian dudes I remember once I was peed so much by a tree, and then 3 Russian dudes came out with such a look where I was like, good God. Yeah. What are you guys off to do or just did?
Yeah, no, it's not good. I mean, I remember Sadaf was in the park one day and she was enjoying just reading a book. And then there were 2 guys that sat down about 10 feet behind her and then just started ordering hookers on their phone. And just kept being like, my friend likes, he likes them mature. You know what I mean? Like a mature redhead.
Who goes outside?
Congratulations, but Christ.
I mean, how progressive, but also like, are they ordering sex workers to the park? Like,
I don't know, just for later, just like put a hold on her.
Dudes are so weird.
So fucking weird, man. It's so weird.
Oh, it's so off-putting, and it makes me uncomfortable.
It's nice that there's a breaker on it now, though. That there's like a top level that's socially unacceptable.
What are you talking
when
about?
I was growing up, it wasn't. Like on like dude talk, when guys would get super fucking weird. And, and now we can be like, hey man, maybe don't be doing that. And the guys have to be like, oh, you're right, as opposed to, oh, why are you being such a fucking loser?
I love how defensive guys get, though. They're like, what? No, I didn't mean it like that. And I'm like, didn't you? Like, it's just, again, it goes to that thing of I'm so surprised when people can't just admit that they were wrong.
Yeah. Hopefully they do later. That's always I understand when they can't do it when faced with a group of people. I get that. Like, because your adrenaline runs, but I can't. But if they don't come to it alone in their home with the glaring clarity of silence, I don't get that at all.
Yes.
Is it International Women's Day?
Yeah. Happy International Women's Day. Oh, someone get Richard Herring on the blower.
He's got some thoughts.
No.
Is it actually International Women's Day? If it is, it's fucked up that I didn't know that. That feels like the kind of thing that should have shown up at some point in my world.
What the heck, Chris? Isn't International call the gross boys on the grossness? I'm literally I'm like, do I order this fucking laptop now? It's 14.
Which one are you looking at?
I'm looking at the Acer Predator Helios 300 gaming laptop.
That's the one I'm getting.
Is that the one you're...
Yeah, that's the one. That's what I'm getting. I read a shit ton of reviews, and that one is always the one where they're like, "It's fucking excellent. It does everything that you need it to do. If you really want to go above and beyond, you can get something else." But it also seems like, it seems like it'll be able to last with future games. Whereas I was looking at the Nitro 5. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, the Helio 300, Predator Helios. Yeah, that's the one. I was looking at the Nitro 5 because it's more affordable, but it seems like it might not be able to keep up. So,
yeah, could have it by the 12th to 17th.
Nice.
It's IWD Steve Eve, not IWD. What?
International Women's Day. Eve, not Eve. That's good because it's tomorrow. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, I keep going back and forth because I'm like, oh, do I have the fucking cash? I'm like, I could do this. I could absolutely do it. I'm just like, it's just so much money.
Yeah, it's something that I should not do, but I am technically able to do.
Yeah, and it's also like I would also get a big screen, so I could then also like run. You know, like you could have the 2 screens. Yeah. I want to have 2 screens.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, man. All that good stuff is it's just helpful. That's the only way that I'm justifying it is this is my job now, basically. This is where I do my work, and I'm building a nice community. And
I am
so if I'm gonna do it, then I gotta fucking do it.
Yeah, this is what I'm coming down to. I think it's gonna be. I'm just gonna like wrestle with it, and then just be like, it's much money, but the PS5 is $500 if you can find one. But it's also the thing, if I can then also get the Xbox going again, we can finally finish Yakuza in the morning, guys.
Ooh.
It's also that question of is it too much of us also, because I want to keep doing the streams with Chris. But then if I want to also do I want Adam Slint. It could be worse. You aren't buying a little Dodge truck. I need to get back into Yakuza 7. You do not need to get back into Yakuza. It would also mean that I would start doing streams in the morning again. So then there would be that stream and then this stream. Would that be too much of me? Is that too much of me is the question.
I don't know. Especially if you're playing games, you'll get different people in as well, though. So you get the chat people and you get the game people.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Do I just do this right here, right now?
Do it in the chat. Do it. That's 4 O's. Do it. Do it.
All right, we have 13 people watching us. Do I order the monitor? Oh, I don't know how this happened.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, look at that. Unanimous. I
mean, Alex, it doesn't count if Alex just keeps doing it.
Oh, we got another one. Nocturnal Niece. She's in. Baldy's in. Alex is in.
I mean, great avatar, by the way. The question is here. One person got it and said they got a laptop, and then they were like, I should have got a desktop. But I'm like, I want to still be able to travel and keep this up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If I was already in Canada and I had my place, I would get a desktop, but I probably won't be there for a few months. So laptop is the only option for me.
Get the laptop. All right. Alex, will you help me reset up everything and we can put all of those elements that you worked hard to build in all of it by the end of the month, theoretically, when this thing arrives? We'll be able to do all of that, theoretically.
Do it.
Absolutely. All right, proceeding to checkout.
Yes. Yeah. I'm going to play so much Untitled Goose Game. You don't even know. I'm going to cause Goose havoc.
Oh, man, I could play so much Untitled Goose Game. That'd be so fun. Wait, when is this going to arrive?
I'm going to play Octodad like a motherfucker.
Delivery by...
Adams Flint, are you sharing TikTok links? What is that for?
Yeah, what the heck, Adams? Slings it.
You'd have to describe that. I'm not getting rickrolled again.
Do I need the gamer mouse?
I don't have an answer for that. I'm not getting it.
I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a mouse, an additional monitor. Oh fuck it! Do I do this?
It's an investment in the future, John.
I don't even know if my credit card's gonna be accepted. It was. I just ordered it.
Hey, applause in the chat for John. He pulled the trigger.
I'm not a mouse and keyboard guy. I use a controller for PC. I'm not a mouse and keyboard guy. Interesting. So I have that. It'll be arrives estimated delivery March 17th. So in 10 days time, it will be it'll arrive. About the Drudge. Try it.
Hello.
So yeah, we'll see. I mean, yeah, it is a big investment in the future. Oh, it's so much money. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a fuckload of money.
Yeah. Yeah. For someone that doesn't have a job. But the idea of it's the other side of it going, I want to keep doing this. And we're reaching a point where I want to have elements and I want to be able to have a green screen and shit like that. And it's just not at that point.
Yeah, 100%. There are a lot of things that I find and go, oh, that'd be a cool thing. Impossible. I tried to play Family Feud on Google, where you try to guess how Google things end. And it shut my whole fucking computer down. The stream just ended.
Yeah, so it's just
this is over. I can't do this.
Yeah, it would just nice if there would just be a little bit more, ability, all of that sort of stuff, and then hopefully it's an easier setup, and we can start playing the Estuary song again at the beginning of streams and all that sort of stuff. It also would mean that this thing we could still run through StreamYard, but we could actually have elements and effects on. Us being seen and all that sort of nice nonsense.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try to get mine this week. So,
where is you're getting it from? Did you already order it?
I was going to, and then you know what I forgot about was customs charges, which is 20% VAT on everything. Yep. So my buddy actually ordered it. He had it at his house, and we talked about it, and I was like, honestly, dude, can you just send that back? And he's like, yeah, no problem. It costs $24. He'll get a full refund. Send me the money, and then I'll buy it over here.
Sweet.
Yeah, because it was I originally was going to save money, and then with that wiped out all my savings and then
Plus
a little bit more. Yeah, so I was like, dinks.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, hopefully, it grows the whole thing. Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm still a bit nervous about the whole thing, but hey, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna someone tell King Geo WTF that I went for it. Can't you guys? Yeah. Yes, you can get. We can get. Yeah, it's tax deductible.
Yeah. This is a work expense. So Chaz got one that's working well. Oh, good. Glad to hear it. And he likes it. He stands by it. Oh, King Geo's on. He says, "Which one, mate?"
The one that we were.
Chaz just got this one.
The one that we were talking about. The Acer
Predator Helios 300
is the one I went for.
Yeah. How many gigs of RAM? You want to get real nerdy about it? You go for the 8 or the 16?
If I didn't go 16, I'm going to cancel it and go back and order a different one.
Yeah, I agree with that. I was going to say definitely go for the 16. Also, what kind of SSD you packing there, big guy? 1 TB, 552 GBs? Huh? Does that sound like I know what I'm talking about yet?
I don't know. I'm going to tell you what the stats are. I literally, King Geo WTF is the one who literally was like, it's, you got to get this.
Yeah, he's right. I'm annoyed. I wish I had a friend like that. I spent days researching.
It was giving me full anxiety. And still kind of is, but I'm just like, fuck it.
D-Carp swinging his dick around 2 terabytes. Goddamn.
Let's see what this says. I want it to arrive on March 12th. All right. I have gotten activate Predator Helios 16 with 6 gigabytes, 16 gigabytes DDR, 512 gigabytes PSUMR. I don't know what I've got.
There should be something. If it says RAM 16, that's what you want. And then if you've got a SSD or HDD.
Brand Acer, screen size 15.6 inches, computer memory size 16 gigabytes.
Yep, that's the RAM. Random access memory.
Sweet. But then it also has an additional 512 gigabytes of storage. Is that what I'm saying?
That's the hard drive. Yeah. So is that SSD or HDD?
I don't know.
It should say right next to it.
I mean, it didn't even, it only says, okay, see more details. No, okay. We got 16 gigabytes of computer memory size, Intel, CPU speed 4.9 GHz, display resolution 1920 by 1080, screen size to LED, hard disk size 512 gigabytes, items dimensions, operating systems, compressor count 6, RAM type DDR4 SD RAM, wireless communication.
Okay.
0.8. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, if it's the one King Geo sent you, he said it's SSD. Apparently, that makes it a lot quicker. It's like a solid thing. There's no moving parts in it. It moves around in a way that makes science sound like magic. When my brother tried to explain it to me.
Oh, speaking of science, I think it's the one that he sent me. I'm literally sending it like it's this one.
Share it on the screen. Let us see.
Oh yeah.
Let us see. Let us go through your and soon to be my laptop. Alex Watson, this must be a little bit painful, but we're investing in our future, God damn it. Neither of us has kids.
Yeah, Alex, you're the one.
We need hardware.
You were the one that was pushing for all of this. Speaking of hardware, how are you, Thomas?
I am hard and worn.
You were what?
That wasn't a word, big guy.
I am hard and worn.
Hard and worn. Gotcha.
Big and hard.
I heard you lost a poker earlier from you.
Yeah.
Yeah? How many hands? Did you go all in on the second hand?
No, I did not have enough money in my account to buy it again.
Because you went all in on the second hand?
No, it was maybe the 19th hand, something like that.
Oh, that's not bad. That's a good outing.
But I if you don't have enough money in your PokerStars account, you can't rebuy.
Oh wait, you weren't playing with people. You were doing a.
Oh, I was playing with Justin Morehouse and other people with a Zoom call on the side.
This is what
nice.
This is what I just bought.
Okay. Yeah, 16 gigabytes of RAM. Fantastic. Yeah, she's a beaut. Oh, show us the back of the computer. Click on the second to last picture, the one right above the video.
Why?
Because there are two kinds of this. Oh, good. You got that one. Cool. Because there are two kinds. There's that one, which has like sort of a much smaller version of it. But the generation before just says Predator in huge letters across the back and it lights up in red. No. Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Oh, boy.
SSD. Yeah, you're good.
Well, phew. All right. So that, yeah, John has a laptop that says Predator and a police report that says the same thing. We've also banned, for the month, we've banned all drinking and drug stories on the stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were coming to that well too many times. So yeah. Tell us about your poker strategy. Are you a big bluffer or do you play it safe?
Can I predict? I'm going to say, yeah, big bluffer. I'm going to say big old liar.
I am. I got the nickname Binary Tom.
What?
On or off?
Either fold or all in.
Ah, nightmare.
Okay, the chat has absolutely fired it up. Bans drinking, moving to gambling.
We're going to hit every vice, baby.
Yeah, that's a canceling. Gio, you got you're joke thief. You're Carlos Mencia.
Or David Horner to a lesser degree.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so fucking excited now. I'm gonna fucking play so many cool games like Tetris.
But like good Tetris.
What's the most boring game you could play on Twitch?
Hi, David. Oh, Solitaire, gotta be right.
Hearts.
Oh, Hearts would be so much more boring.
Minesweeper. Yeah.
Oh, that's the first game I'm playing when I get this. I'm playing Minesweeper.
And have your whole screen on the display, but only have the game in like a tiny little corner of it.
Yeah. It's gonna be alarmingly boring. Oh, that's so fucking boring. Oh God, I'm so angry about that right now. How boring that sounds.
Did you ever play what was the Oregon Trail?
Oh my God, I love that game.
What is this game?
It was one of the original like PC games that used to play in school. I don't remember it really, but people talk about it a lot and we definitely played it, but it made no impression.
Oh my God. So you could lose children.
What are you talking about?
Your children could die.
And this is a game for kids?
Yeah.
You could die of like dysentery?
Yep.
Oh,
so you had a certain amount of dollars at the start, and you had to like bet on whether you'd need more food or would you need an extra wagon? So boring. So boring.
Here are your hosts, Brandon Pitzer and Dan.
Shut up! I want to see this game. Keep going, gents. I'm trying to bring up footage of Oregon Trail.
So was it a text-based game, or were there any graphics to it?
There were like still images.
Still images of you just shitting yourself to death, just holding your stomach while your kids cry.
Maybe there's a newer version, but
that's not the one I want.
It would just show you your grave.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the boxing theme.
Yeah,
it would just show you your grave.
Your grave. Great.
Oh my God. Okay, the sound is now turned off. Whatever. Oh, I don't want to fucking see this nerd talking. I want to see this. Oh, I hate text-based games. Also, you know how embarrassing it is that your playthrough is under an hour? That's so embarrassing as a game.
It was made for like worse than Ataris.
We played it on Apple IIs.
Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, David, I have the same problem. I've been walking around singing my own goddamn theme song like an asshole.
What's your theme song?
David Hoare wrote a theme song for my mysteries segment.
What the hell, David? You writing him a fucking theme song? You're not writing this stream. We could use a theme song. We now got fucking we're gonna have the ability to start like playing music again and have elements and all this sort of stuff. Yes, I want to. Can we have a bunch of different songs, David? Can we have a song for when Tom shows up? Can we have a song?
Just an original soundtrack. You OST us,
Alex. I know, but let's also everything and anything.
You could just play a Matt and Goat song.
That's true. Yeah,
that's very true.
David, write a song about a theme song about dumb large water bottles. That'd be fucking great. Yeah. It goes. Shots fired! Jinx by Mako. But with the,
I think I saw dumb large water bottles at the Leeds Festival.
I have a quiz theme for your Answer Me Now, you fucks. That's very funny. The Estuary Odyssey continues. John, can you mention worrying about originality? That's so fucking funny. So fucking funny.
John, were you on, or Tom, were you on for that one where we were watching videos of John's stand-up? And he did a punchline. He did a punchline of her tits were like a billboard for jizz, and then it was a hard cut to him being interviewed, and the interviewer going, "So, John, do you ever worry about originality?"
It's not good. It's not good. I got zinged, is what I got. I'll tell you that much for free.
It was cold as ice. So funny.
I realized that in my sketch group, we used the same word 3 times in the punchline.
What was the word?
What was the word?
Flapjack. It is the funny word. It is.
What is it? What was the word?
Flapjack.
One more time.
Flapjack.
Made you say it 3 times.
Hey.
Have either of you ever seen Smith and Jones?
No.
I don't even know what that is.
The UK double act.
Is that Davy Boy Smith and Brian Jones?
No, Mel Smith and Griff Rhys Jones.
Thinking of a different double act.
They had a bit where what are the masks? Do you know what the most common word in the English language is?
Come.
And the other one goes, fuck it hell. Commonest word in the fucking English language. Fuck. Fuck. Is it shed? No, it's knapsack. Closely followed by shed.
I always will miss in British media. There was a time that sort of ended, and I think probably it was Y2K, but it did seem like anytime you watch British television, it just seems like they had the cameras on and people wandered into studio and they were like, okay, we're doing a show now. And you're like, what? Why are these people on the BBC? And it's like, I don't know. We needed something from 1:15 to 1:45 and they were there. Like, have
you ever seen any Open University stuff?
No. What the hell is Open University?
Amazing.
Oh my God. So early in the morning, they would just have on professors who shouldn't have been on television explaining shit in like corduroy jackets.
See, I love that because we had public access for that. And that was like, it was produced by their friends and it didn't cost any money and it went up for free and you could watch it if you wanted. But the fact that you bridged the gap and put it on the only television channel is fucking beautiful.
Well, no, I believe there were 3 at the time.
Oh, okay. You'd moved on. Congratulations. Still pretty great that you can't find enough programming for 3 channels.
Yeah.
And so you've got Professor Dick Butt and his butt dick theories.
I mean, there's a Stuart Lee joke, and I think it's.
Do you have any butt dick theories, Chris?
Butt dick theories? I mean, I've got a lot of butt dick facts that sheeple aren't ready for. But
okay, right, yeah, okay. Everybody, Chris's cue.
Yeah. It's been a long weekend. Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, we have a Hangover John update, by the way. A Hangover John update.
Hit me. You just poop yourself?
I've just shit myself. The hosts have yet to respond to my thanks for having me over message.
Oh.
Still concerned I may have made an ass of myself.
Oh, that's a terrible stress. I don't like that feeling at all.
Who were the hosts?
Friends of mine. Well, friends of friends. Casual acquaintances.
And that's allowed in LA.
Well, we were like outside super far away from each other.
I saw Tim Fitzgerald today.
Really?
We walked down the towpath together.
Oh,
that's very nice. Chaz.
Hey, Chaz, watching specifically on this channel. # Team Chris. Go fuck yourself, Chaz.
Yes.
You're probably going to respond. They're probably too hungover to respond. Give it a day. Oh, let's hope for that, Joe Trope. I also, that thing I always forget when I get drunk is usually I'm with people that were also drinking. So I get very concerned that I was the only one who got it.
Is it a story about drinking?
No, it's a story about hangovers.
Ooh, tenuous, but I'll allow it.
Thank you. Is Chair watching too? Who's Chair?
Wouldn't it be great if Cher's Twitch name was Chair?
Oh my god.
I believe.
I love her.
Where is Cher now? Is she dead?
No, man.
Nope.
You didn't see her tweeting about desperately wanting to work at the post office during the election?
No.
Frantically tweeting at USPS. Let me work.
She's really trying to get that Dolly Parton area.
Yeah, but Dolly Parton has nailed it. Dolly Parton has fucking nailed this shit.
Yeah.
She's the best.
Yeah.
Well, she never asked for it. That's the key. Cher wants it so fucking bad, and Dolly just has it. Dolly's earned it.
Yeah, it's also Dolly Parton is also that beautiful sort of situation. Chair has just subscribed. Thank you, Chair.
Ooh.
I assume that's to you. What the hell is that? That little icon.
Oh, yeah, Baldy gifted a sub to Chair. Thank you very much, Baldy. Welcome, Chair. Welcome.
Baldy, stop giving subs to Chair. Have you seen Chair doing every part in West Side Story? Chair equals Chaz Redhead.
Greater than. No, I have not seen Cher doing every part of West Side Story.
Have I told you that the first Fringe I ever did was West Side Story?
You said a capoeira version.
Yeah, we will never forget that. That was
mostly because of the capoeira aspect of it all.
Yeah, it's absolutely the capoeira.
Yeah.
For the exact same reason that I would never have watched it is the same reason that I will never forget it.
We did win a Herald Angel.
Yeah, but it's not the Perrier, mate.
I mean, very little is.
That's true. I want there to be no more awards for anything.
Yeah, that would be great.
Just participation trophies for everyone.
This is
just a bunch of way to goes.
Wait a minute, are you back in London or is that in the hotel with you?
Do you travel with that?
Okay. Also, I don't travel with that either.
I mean, you never know. What is that?
I was going to say, pretty cool hotel.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems like that could be art you find in a. You seem like you stay in a swinging hotel.
They tend not to have words or figures in hotel art. It's always just shapes.
Yeah.
That's true.
That is true.
Love that I haven't stayed in many. I love that I just haven't stayed in that many hotels this year. I love that I haven't. I love it.
That was my first this year.
Oh, this year, yes, I haven't. No, I've stayed in a hotel this year.
I haven't stayed in a goddamn hotel in ages.
It's great. On a scale to 1 to R, so how drunk did you get, John? We're not talking about drunk, but I would say a solid 6. I'm not bad, but I'm not good. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty hungover.
You're anxious, so you're not okay.
Yeah, I'm anxious. If John was in a hotel room with a flag room, would have terrible dining options. What the fuck is that? What you holding up, Tom? Sorry, I didn't realize we were talking.
Nothing. It's not a Perrier nomination.
Oh, are we holding up awards? Hold on.
Yeah. Hang on.
I didn't know we were doing this. Are we holding up awards?
What is that, Chris?
But could you kill a man with yours?
Oh, absolutely. Look.
Oh, damn, that's thick. Shit, look at that.
Chris, what is your award?
My award is the Leicester Comedy Festival Best Improv Show from 2020. It was one of the last shows I did before the world fell apart.
Wow.
That's the great from
man.
Leicester Comedy Festival. They were digital this year.
Yeah, the whole festival went digital this year. I did versus. We had a grand old time. Alfie was the judge. It was a blast.
Edinburgh gonna go digital this year, and am I not going to participate?
I'm not going to participate in any of that shit, and it's not going to happen.
They're acting like it's going to happen.
No, there's no
way.
Yeah.
No way. But Just the Tonic have been like giving offers out, and you're like, yeah, which caves are people going to watch comedy?
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
I was an all conference golfer in high school. Fuck all of you.
I am still the joint record holder of a South Asian International Schools Association swimming record.
Most attempted drownings?
Medley relay.
Hottest bottom in the pool?
Fewest life save as lifeguard?
I swam the breaststroke leg in the medley.
Excuse me? Naughty boy.
And it was good?
Did you have a nice time?
What, swimming the breaststroke leg? Yeah, I mean, basically any of the other three would have been faster than me, but we needed to do all four of the strokes. So I was the fourth person on the rack.
And you broke a record with that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've literally,
I
was so distracted by how funny that was. And I literally stopped paying attention and was just like, fuck, that's good. Also, this is insane.
I ran into, who apparently went to the same school as me in Bangladesh. And she said, oh, I was on the swim team. It's like, so was I. And then I said, I bet I'm still a record holder. She's like, that's fucking not going to be the case since the 90s. And then we looked it up, and I still am.
They have that on the internet? They digitized the record for your breaststroke? That's crazy.
The South Asian International Schools Association website.
My mom's name was in the school, in the hallway of my high school. She was on what's called an Ontario Scholar. So she got, I think it's
your mom's name was in my mouth.
Yeah. Why?
Because she was on my dick.
Was she?
Oh.
Are you my daddy? Are you my daddy now?
We'll use stepdaddy.
Oh, cute. You would be a wonderful stepfather.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wouldn't I?
Yeah, you would be. Although I guarantee it, like because you have a good face for that, the unbridled, unnecessary rage of all step parents.
The word avuncular was essentially made for me.
Explain.
I'm going to need to look that up. I've heard it, but I don't remember the exact definition.
Like an uncle.
Yeah, 100%. I think you'd be a great stepdad because at no point would anyone get the impression that you really wanted to replace their dad. You were just there to have a good ass time. And I think that's what a stepdad needs to be.
Even before this pandemic, I used to do a joke, which is 100% true, that I can't tell you the amount of time I've wasted daydreaming about homeschooling children I don't have. And I've got a real system as well. You paint a wall. On one side you paint science, on the other side you paint art.
So on one wall there'd be nothing because science isn't real. But go ahead. Why would you put art and science?
So, for any topic that you would teach, you ask them, well, what's the name of this subject? and the kid. There's two in my fantasy. The kids.
Names of the kids in your fantasy?
Let us guess. Archibald.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go Humphrey and David.
Ooh, you're assuming they're both boys.
No, I'm
Archibald
not.
And Gwennifer.
Humphrey is a girl.
No, okay. So it's
Genevieve. Good guess.
And Gwenan.
What was that?
Hieronymus and Gwenan.
Gwenan. I was pretty close with Gwennifer.
Tom has been put in the shed for a second.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, good. Your phone. I like, by the way, that I just bought a new streaming laptop, and Tom just keeps knocking his phone down. No complaints about Tom's setup.
Gotta say, Tom hasn't dropped his phone in like 3 streams. And I'm very
That's
impressed.
true. That is true.
I didn't take my.
What's going on out there?
People driving.
Oh, I see. I didn't take my tripod to the hotel. I went to do a self tape. So what I did was put the bin on the windowsill, and then a book on the bin, and then some foil to hold my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, so sexy.
Thomas,
That's a junkie stream.
Thomas guessed on many of my streams. 2 of them, he's fallen asleep and missed his cue.
Okay. Yeah. True.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Fair.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Yeah.
I love you, Chad.
Oh, Chaz, we're on StreamYard right now.
I'm allowed to fall asleep.
No functionality with Streamlabs or Elements though. I know it's very annoying, but luckily now we're both got streaming computers on the way, and what we can do is one of us can just stream through OBS onto StreamYard, so this will still work, but we'll have fun elements. Like I could press a button and then like a thing will go like Tom's cool.
Pew, 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 pew. I'm weirdly looking forward to geeking out on OBS, like a strange amount.
I am not looking forward to all that. All that brings me anxiety, but I feel like it will be a lot easier to use as opposed to how many theme tunes do we need? I need a song for when people raid. I need a song for when people follow, and I need a song.
What do you mean you need a song?
Yes, Alex.
Can I record a song for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we need songs for our streams. So I've got a theme song for my Mr. Mysteries.
Say that again.
I'll send you an MP3.
Great. What's this? Is it going to be a Mountain Goat song or an original composition?
Original composition.
What is it going to be about?
People raiding.
I like that. All right. So you are teaching Gwennifer and Horatiusmanson?
Gwenan and Hieronymus.
Yeah, but you have your kids have ridiculous
girl.
Yeah. Which one's the nerd is the better question.
Yeah, which one's the jock, Tom?
Yeah. Which one's the butch one?
Gwenan. So you paint art and science on a wall, and good point, Chaz. And then you teach something and say, okay, so what is this topic we're talking about? So biology. You go, is this nearer to art or science? And then you write that topic where they say it is nearest to. But it gives you an overview of human knowledge.
I'm going to say this right now. You took too many pauses in your explanation, and all I thought about was your kids being like, "I hate this, Dad," and leaving. I literally,
I pictured your kids being like my kids and being frustrated and writing everything on the middle wall and screaming, "Well, it's a bit of both, though, isn't it?"
I feel like one of them is going to write. We didn't all go to Edinburgh for philosophy, Dad.
John, I just emailed you my theme song so you can get a taste of what David gave to me.
I trust him. Go ahead, Thomas.
I just said philosophy's on a different wall.
How many walls have you painted with? Right, like are they?
The philosophy wall is a surprise.
Isn't a what?
It's a surprise.
No, here's my question: is it the black? Is it like chalk paint so they can write in chalk on the wall, or are they painting on the wall?
In my mind, it's white with black.
Let's leave race out of this. And who is your wife in this case? Is it your current girlfriend Kai, or is it a different woman? Because if it's a different woman, you have problems in your relationship. Also, sorry for saying your girlfriend's name. I didn't mean to do that.
Kai does not want children, so
Kai Humphreys.
Yeah, it's Kai Humphreys.
It's Kai Humphreys. Yeah.
Wait a minute. So, are you then not going to have children's?
Currently, no.
That's fun. How is hungover John more sassy? I don't fuck around, everybody. It's one of those things where I would like children, but I do not want them now. Do you know what I mean? I want them not when I'm buying streaming computers to attempt to rebuild my goddamn business. You know what I mean? Wait, Kai's not his child? Gross. Who's been Chaz Redhead. Well, you don't have a ticking biological clock. Yes, that's true. I'm sorry. That's mean. I rescind that comment. Thank you, Chaz Redhead. And if you make one more fucking terse comment like that, you're going to get a rousing slap on the knuckles.
Don't make me say chair greater than symbol Chaz Redhead.
Yeah. Chaz, you Von Drook.
I take it back. Team Chris. Team captain.
Who's team captain? I am. I'm
Chaz
team captain.
Redhead.
What? Timed him out. You did the right thing. You did the right thing.
Alex Watson, new team captain, usurps. There's a lot of coups on team bets. There's no firm hierarchy.
Here's my question: is which one of you has been in a relationship longer? I'm curious about this.
I'm 8 years deep right now. I think you and your lady have been together longer than we have, though.
I think we're 7 years actually.
Oh my!
Oh,
yeah. I remember
our anniversary is Valentine's Day.
Damn.
Ooh.
And I'll tell this story. We'd seen each other a couple of times.
Go on.
I shall. And it was February 13th, and we went to a show that I was in. Come see me.
Was it Coalition?
No, that was ages ago.
I was just doing the math of 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years is ages ago.
Yeah, but I'm saying, if that was that the show that she came to see you in? If that was
not, it was a stand-up show.
Oh, that's a big risk. That is a big risk. The first time I ever bombed, I invited a girl, and she did not find me attractive after that.
It's tough. You have to be pretty handsome to get away with bombing in front of someone.
It was pretty.
Have them be like, "I'm into it."
It was a sort of a storytelling show as well.
Were you telling a story about how you just wanted to be in a committed, cool relationship?
I actually have no idea what I said at that show. But we went outside, and a guy sort of came up to her.
Oh.
And
you made out with that guy.
Power move. That's
an alpha move. Is what that is.
A real power move. Yeah. New president of Team Bets. Good job.
Give me your lip,
Megan. No. But I said that, to my eternal discredit, I think she's mine.
That is a bold, cowardly move.
Horrible. No,
I mean,
she heard it.
Yeah.
What's even crazier is Tom was fully shirtless, greased, and pointing at his crotch when he said that. He also said it in an American accent, because if you say that in a British accent, it's so colonial, you immediately have to just have a gin and tonic.
Well, what he didn't say is that 10 nights before that in a row that he'd said that in different bars about different women, just to see when it would work.
Okay, so what happened then was he fucked off, and then she went, I'm not cool with this.
With you being shirtless and just grabbing at your crotch, talking about the possession of women?
I think she wasn't cool with the actual facts that happened.
That makes sense.
And we're not even going out. So I got down on one knee and said, well, would you go out with me?
Please tell me she said no.
And she said, yes, only if you fucking get up.
I mean, she's annoyed, but not annoyed enough to say no. That's pretty good.
She's a great girl.
She is great.
This is a weird thing I'm realizing, is I always think of her as your new girlfriend, because I met your old girlfriend. I met her for 7 seconds. So I just assume that that's like,
Kai, in fact,
Night
Joe. Go ahead.
That a lot of people interact with her online and think she's Millie.
What are you talking about?
It's 7 years.
Wow.
But some people, like certain girlfriends, just get stuck in people's heads. It's the oddest thing.
Also, how do they do it on the internet when her name is next to whatever they're sending a message to?
Yeah. Also, why are people interacting with your girlfriend all of a sudden? What the H is going on?
As your girlfriend. I mean, not as a person in her own right.
Say that again.
People are allowed to interact.
No.
Oh,
I'm saying that as someone who does it.
I only send a few messages.
Yeah, as someone who does a Twitch stream, let me say this right now: they do not. My friend broke up with his GF Sarah and started dating his new GF Sarah, and it's a might feel. Oh no! That's absolutely that's a nickname situation right there. Someone, yeah,
you got to call her H, right? Sarah with the H.
Yeah, this is Billy Big Shooter.
Just call her H from Steps. She'll get it.
H from Steps. Go ahead.
You know about H from Steps. You know his real name.
I don't. What's H from Steps?
Is it Hieronymus? Because I'm going to throw a chair out the window.
Like, his real name is the same name as a convicted pedophile.
No. Is that because he is that convicted pedophile?
No.
Ian Watkins.
Ian Watkins from Lost Prophets.
Yeah. The baby
fucker.
Yeah, the baby fucker. That was a real bookend of the whole U-Tree time in the UK. That was the moment when, okay, can we stop making all of the pedo jokes? Because there was a time in British comedy where, like, you walk.
Like my first set, I did a pedo joke, and it wasn't okay. Looking back,
but that was the deepest well in British comedy for a while.
Oh my god! Like I
never ran out of water.
I remember that when Jim Davidson was done for that, everyone went bananas. And then he did a show about how he was arrested wrongly. It was fascinating.
Was that a good show?
I don't know. Scott Capurro said it was good, but I don't recall.
Because
I didn't see it.
But are you trusting Scott Capurro's opinions?
I mean, I kind of trust every comedian's opinions to a certain extent, and then I also
over other people.
Yeah. Like I would trust a comics review over a reviewer's review.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like every time. But I also know that, and this is why the problem with reviewing and anything is it's also people's judgment comes into it.
You know, I used to review for 3 weeks.
You fucking traitor.
But I
are any of your review?
Sorry?
Are any of your reviews online?
Probably.
Let's find them.
But I only reviewed comedy for 1 year.
Mm.
The
And
next
were you
year,
doing stand-up at the time?
I had done stand-up by then, but I didn't do stand-up at the Fringe.
So it didn't count.
But, well, I just thought, I don't want to burn any bridges. So from then on, I reviewed kids shows and theatre.
Oh man, I only can find your review from Tom Tuck Flips Out.
That's my show.
Yeah, that's not what I'm looking. I want your 4 out of 5 stars though. Congratulations.
Ooh.
This cravat-wearing, stupendously debonair Tom Tuck can hardly put a foot wrong. 1/3 of this of dearly beloved sketch troupe, the Penny Dreadfuls, and a deserving nominee for Foster's Best Newcomer Award after his sensational solo show.
Nominee for what?
Sorry, it was for the Foster's Best Newcomer Award.
Yeah,
not winner though.
No, Humphrey won that.
Did he really? Still a fucking Dreadful won it?
Yeah.
Was he the tall one or the other one?
He's the tall one, yes.
Okay.
Did you guys bully David because he wasn't nominated?
We didn't mention it, but fucking, that's quite funny. But all 3 of us did a solo show, and 2 of us got nominated.
Yeah. How do you not mention it? You got to bust balls on that, right? If anything,
if anything,
earned that.
We didn't.
Yeah, but here's the thing: but sketch troops are not. Go ahead.
You know what's amazing is Humphrey is now executive director of Wrexham Football Club.
What?
Yeah.
Because according to Wikipedia, he's a British actor. Doesn't say anything about Wrexham Football Club.
So Wrexham Football Club have been bought by Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney.
Oh, Rob McEnany. 7. Yeah. Always Sunny.
Yeah. So
McInerney.
So they bought Wrexham Football Club, and Humphrey is now the executive director. His wife writes on Always Sunny. Has also written on Modern Family, Community. She's a lot more successful than he is.
I could have guessed that because she's still working and he's now the general manager of Wrexham Football Club.
Yeah, I also like the pause that you took there, by the way, where you went, she's a lot more successful. Oh, breaking news. French billionaire Olivier Dassault dies in helicopter crash.
Yeah.
One less fat cat, motherfuckers. Do all football club executive directors have to have won a comedy award? Is that how they decide on who?
No, but so when Ryan and Rob took over the club, they got a Netflix deal.
Which
was exactly the amount of money they needed to buy the club. But they needed someone on the ground to be filmed by Netflix. So in comes Humphrey.
So wait,
so Netflix owns the Wrexham Football Club.
He knows his football, 100%. He knows his football, but he's there because he's a hilarious, tall English man.
So he was cast.
Yeah, he was cast
as opposed to hired.
Yeah.
Weird. Oh, I bet the other fucking managers hate that.
Of course they do. I mean, they also hate it because he's definitely a posho, and there's no way that he's not saying something super posh in like the executive director meetings, like, "Oh, I just had some Hungarian goose."
I'm looking forward to the player interviews about him. I think those will be great.
The best first half of a sentence ever, I think, is most of the busts in Humphrey's house. The rest of the sentences are of his ancestors.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, how posh is this guy? Like, did his family invent the curb? Like, what the fuck?
They shattered Northern Ireland.
Wow.
What? Which time?
They got their potter.
There's a lot of money in it.
Oh man.
You could shatter a country, boy. You're rolling in it.
So he's descended from Lord Mountbatten?
Not
also,
directly.
Fun fact about...
but I reckon they've kissed.
Oh, that's fun. Fun fact about all Canadians. If you are Canadian, you should hate Lord Mountbatten because he was the one who planned Dieppe, which is one of the biggest massacres of Canadian soldiers and served no purpose. It was essentially just like, today we're going to kill some Canadian soldiers. Well, why? Shut up. That's what today is.
Do you know the Pierre Novelli joke?
No.
You're going to have to be more specific. There are many.
I only know his one about his name.
No, it's the one where like he says, I know as a white South African I'm going to get shit about racism. But you've got to give that shit to Australians and Canadians as well. You can't let them off just because they had the foresight to commit thorough genocide.
Yeah.
Canada's the most fascinating one because Canada just gets away with it.
Yeah. Still. But it's because we're next to America. That's why. It's because there's so much more overt about it. And so we just look cool standing next to them. You know, if a guy burns down a full hospital and next door you just like killed your neighbor, they're like, that guy, he's all right. That guy's all right. Look at this fucking hospital go.
Well, the thing that always is that Canada is just a very quiet, crazy, weird party next to Burning Man, which is America. So it's the thing of like, you would, as soon as America gets quiet, you notice how nuts Canada is. Like in this post-election, like you notice Trump goes away, now they have Biden. Now Canada's fucking up the vaccine protocols and like has all these problems because Canada only works when America's going really down the shitter.
We have something to feel good about.
Yeah, we need a. It's we're a
bit where I talked about that the British people like the sense of self is always connected to America. Like when America's doing well, we go, oh. When they're shit, we're like, oh. When the Brexit vote just happened. They still had Obama. I mean, like, oh no, look what they've got.
Oh my god, yeah. And everyone thought like, here's the thing I was talking about this. I was talking about my green card yesterday. I was talking about like, remember that we thought Clinton was gonna win. Like that's the crazy. Like I mean,
we were all at Tuck's night. How she was gonna win. We were at your show, Tom.
Yeah,
I had to leave early, and I left being like, I'm gonna miss the party, and I didn't miss a party, did I?
No,
I didn't. I left early for a good reason.
Oh my god! Have I told you what happened at 6 a.m.?
Chaz loves you, by the way. He's very upset that no one's told us that he said that you love him, that he loves you.
I'll have to WhatsApp him. I remember getting booed because a bunch of people thought I was an American, and then having to scream at people, "I'm Canadian. What you're doing is xenophobia." By just and like one of them was so angry, like.
Okay, so that person stayed.
Oh, what happened at 6 in the morning?
Worse.
And when I called it, like it was gonna be Trump, I said, well, fuck all of this like panel shit. Let's just do comedian after comedian doing nothing political.
Oh my god. Who was in a state to perform at that point? We were in a state that isn't discussed this month on the stream.
Yes.
I just thought, let's just raise the spirits of the room. And one of those comedians...
Go in the private chat. Chat.
Names, ABD.
Alfred Brown.
ABD, always be doxing.
He was not in any way interested in mollifying And
No.
No, it's not his way.
he fucking just smacked them in the face.
Of course,
and then I went up next and tried to do a bit about grapes.
At 6 a.m, I definitely left at that point. I was at home unclogging a toilet.
I was asleep in the same house, enjoying my own toilet. Sorry?
Go ahead, Tom.
Unclogging a toilet, is that a metaphor?
No. I came home and someone had shat so badly that I then had to walk to the 24-hour Sainsbury's and buy the dissolvey chemical thing, because the person that leave these poos, their diet was such that you couldn't just plunge them. You had to chemical warfare was necessary.
Yeah, it was a mess. But Baldy, enjoying my own toilet. My room is ensuite. The rest of the house shares a toilet. I share with no one except my wife.
Ensuite.
Yes, it's very good. I just want to tell you all right now that my entire life just flashed before my eyes, and I thought, ooh, Rihanna Right Stuff just subscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you, Rihanna Right Stuff.
Ooh, Richard.
Did he subscribe to you or me?
I think that's you.
Oh, suck my butt. Oh, man.
Do you want us to suck the middle of your butt? Or like, is it cheek? Okay.
All cheeks.
Cheeks are fine.
Get some hairs in there.
Then, yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, man. Pure butt suckage. Yeah, bro.
I'll suck a bit of cheek.
Certainly would. Everyone knows that about you. You're a cheek sucking son of a bitch. Yeah. It's a weird thing.
Yeah, when I try to describe you to friends, I go, Tuck. And they go, what? I go, cheek sucker. They go, oh, fucking cheek sucker.
He's a real cheek sucker.
Sucks butt cheeks. I get it. Yeah, Tuck. Never won the Fosters, but
Yeah. He did tell. But when you got nominated, did you walk up to the awards committee and be like, "Is this to make good for the time you guys fucked us a couple of years ago?"
I did not, but then I So you know why we got fucked?
Because it was a play and not a
yeah.
So,
do you know what Humphrey's show was?
No,
a show about a play that's actually a comedy. It was a play.
Definitely a play. So at the moment he won, I tweeted, "Well, that's definitely a fucking play."
Wait a minute, what?
I think that's my most popular tweet ever.
What do you mean? So what do you mean it was definitely a play?
It was him playing loads of parts.
Oh, like he was like literally a one-person show, like a one-man show
it's a one-man play, yeah.
Great.
How did they not? That's really good. Did he bring it up during the speech?
He was not.
No.
Fucking, he should have. That would have been very good. What's the...
As he won, I was like, this tweet's gonna fucking land.
No one ever does like real crazy ass speeches for the awards, I find. Like no one ever just...
Yeah, but why would you?
I don't know. Sometimes it's fun.
I mean...
Yeah, it's an arts festival. You're a creative person. You should be able to come out. You don't have to act like you won an award at Dunder Mifflin. You can just fucking let loose, hopefully, right?
Yeah. Name some names. If I ever win, some fucking people are getting... It's going to be private chat all over the fucking place.
Like Michael Jordan's Hall of Fame speech. This asshole didn't believe in me. This fucker wasn't as funny as me.
For me?
Yeah.
Give us two names right off the bat.
I would definitely make some sort of wisecrack towards just the tonic, just because...
So Daryl.
Daryl, for someone who works in comedy, has the worst sense of humor about himself, and it's fascinating to me. And he does not get it, and it's fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And then other people that I'm not going to say.
Private chat.
Can we stop the stream and just have a chat?
We just go into the private chat. I would definitely I'd call out this guy. Even though I really like him and he's done nothing to help me, I just think it's funny to go after him.
Which one?
The one that's at the Fringe.
Okay, cool. Yeah. That'd be funny.
The one who minorly went after the other day.
I don't remember you minorly going after him the other day.
Don't go into details, or else they'll guess who he's talking about. But
I didn't. To be fair, I did not rewatch my drunken tirade. I assumed I had got after him.
Ah! No, we're not naming names. For the love of God. We got careers, ladies and gentlemen. What we're going to do is talk for 10 more minutes, and I'm going to make some toast and go to a birthday party. It's going to be wonderful.
I haven't watched the NBA All-Star game.
Oh, lovely.
All right, let's talk about the NBA. Also, Ben Tarjaio sent me a lovely vintage Bulls top.
Isn't it nice? What a lovely boy he is.
Such a lovely boy. Literally made my whole day. Being hungover and a little present.
Aww.
We could also talk about the AEW pay-per-view. Who do you think that's going to be, D-Carb? Who do you fucking think their signing is going to be? Does anyone know? I think it's going to be RVD.
Didn't they just sign Big Show?
They did just sign Big Show, and he announced that someone else is coming that's Hall of Fame caliber.
I don't know what any of these words are.
Rikishi.
Wrestling, baby. Did you ever watch wrestling, Tom?
I have. But I'm really a Macho Man Randy Savage guy.
Nice. Who wouldn't be? He's a lovely boy. Also, well, except for how he treated his wife. Also, but he such a snappy wrestling. Wrestling is not boring, and I will ban you from the fucking stream, Alex.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That is the thing that I would remember the most. Tom, this is wrestling. It's sort of a holding pen for sex criminals. That is true.
Yeah, it's hard to disagree with that.
I absolutely do know how, Alex. I'm going to now go into my Twitch thing and time out Alex for 30 seconds. Sure, what for? So the All-Star game. Who is I assume Kobe's playing, Shaq?
Yeah. Shaq, Hakeem Olajuwon, Michael Jordan.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, they're all Dr. J. Everybody's playing.
Oh, I don't want to unmod you. Never mind.
What's the guy from the Pelican?
Zion Williamson.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Unbelievable. Dude's a phenom. Yeah. Absolutely incredible. I'm gutted because the two players from my team that were supposed to be playing both got COVID from their barber a couple days ago.
Oh, so come on.
Neither of them is playing. And so Zion Williamson got bumped up to the starting squad because one of them is Joel Embiid, the MVP of the season.
Why was he not in the starting squad anyway? Because he is like LeBron levels of once in a generation.
He absolutely is, but he hasn't figured out how to make it work every game yet, and he's not dominating games yet. So that's why. But he will be. He absolutely will be. But this year, he was a backup, and then both my guys got it. They are locked down for 2 weeks. They're going to miss 3 or 4 games. We're gutted about it. They're in between them. One is going to be the MVP, and the other one's the Defensive Player of the Year, and neither of them gets played. And I'm fucking gutted about it.
Have you seen Zion Williamson?
Never once.
Fucking hell.
I love basketball when I encounter it. It's my favorite of all sports. It's vastly better than football. Vastly better than both types of football. Nope. Absolutely allowed and entitled to my opinion.
You're a moron?
Nope. Tom's got to go on timeout. He's being negative. There we go.
Well, goodbye, Tom.
And here's the thing that's very important. Are you going to be a good boy?
I do like basketball as a watching sport.
Yeah.
Compared to baseball, which is the worst thing to watch that anyone has ever invented.
Baseball is literally the worst thing to watch on television in the world that has ever been a thing. Baseball live is phenomenal. You can't, but they should not televise.
You're not watching baseball. You are at baseball.
Yeah, and you dip in and out. It's perfect. It's the perfect day.
You're at it rather than watching it.
Yeah, but you're still watching it. I see what you're doing, but you're still you're still enjoying and participating in the game. You're not just like sat there just being like.
I reckon like half the people who are at a baseball game no idea what the score was in the first 4 innings.
You don't need to know what's happening in inning 3. You're just watching the fucking. That's not even going to be the good. That's not even going to be the good pitcher.
Dog shit.
It used to be. It used to be the good pitcher. Everything's changed.
Now, because here's the problem with it, baseball, and I swear to God, this is what it is they started giving the pitchers entrance musics, a la Major League. So everyone just likes when the closer comes out because then everyone gets to hear the like, and then this tall guy walks out in sunglasses.
That's fucking horrible.
I mean, I don't care for it.
Decarb, it's too big for the mouth. Sorry.
I really like going to see games in Chicago because it's such an old park that it doesn't have a bullpen. So you just know when the pitcher's coming out because the bullpen is just literally a corner that you can see from the mound. And it's the most demoralizing thing for that pitcher in the world.
Have you ever been to a football game at Scotland?
No.
We have some incredible stadiums in this country, but they're fucking horrible. They're really like fall down soon.
Yeah, there's some nasty, ratty stadiums in this country that I love. I'm such a huge fan of your shithouse stadiums because everything back home was fucking beautiful and it was boring. And this has character.
Two people that in my neighborhood, there were 2 giant stadiums, 2 that you'd use for nothing but one sport. One team uses it.
And like the Fleetwood Mac would play.
But Fleetwood Mac never plays the Emirates. Like they would play Wembley, but they would never play. When has there ever been a concert at Emirates? Like it's just where Arsenal plays.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant in Canada where you're growing up. But yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, no, I mean like the fact that like we lived close to both White Hart Lane and fucking Emirates.
So
and
White Hart Lane, the Tottenham Stadium, has been designed to allow those concerts and things.
Oh, they're the first ones.
Turns out no one's doing concerts recently.
Yeah. And no one's going to footy bowl. Yeah, what happened?
What? Why?
Can one of you cough out the window? Yeah, because of that.
Window coughers.
Who's excited for the world to go back to normal and then people being like, we should have enjoyed the lockdown more, and then I get to kill those people?
Oh my God. Oh, can we punch them?
Yeah.
I mean, also, who's ate?
Like, I've got a good punch on me.
Yeah, I feel like you would have a good Queensbury Rules punch, like a nice, just straight up, just. Pah!
No, like a karate turn.
How many fights have you been in, Tom? I feel like you've been in a lot of physical fights.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, because you and your friend just drunkenly punched each other.
Yeah, most of them are that.
Tom is tilting towards Fitzheim status. We should get Fitzheim on the thing.
We should get Fitzheim on here.
The only people that
like I'm not going to talk about his life on stream, but
yeah, no, we're working on something together. I've been talking to him.
It is. Is he allowed to go? Is he allowed to talk now?
About what?
Exactly.
He was always like, in 10 years' time, I'm going to do the best goddamn show the Fringe has ever seen.
Well, then, no, it won't be about that. But if we stop the stream, I'll tell you.
Are you gonna do that Macbeth again?
Probably, because
for those who don't know, Tim Fitzheim and Tom Tuck did a 2-man Macbeth. Hey, Liam Greenjacket, where and then one guy, and then they'd have a guest director every day, and it was so fucking fun.
So fun.
Did you ever get through the whole play? No.
No, it's impossible.
Because it's an hour, and the play
is 3 hours.
It's 4 if you do it all properly.
Do you think it was originally written with the ghosts or with the witches or were the witches added in later? It's a big, deep Shakespeare talk. Some people think that the witches were added in later.
The witches were definitely there from the start because Shakespeare wrote it
after he met a witch.
Appease the king.
Who believed in witches?
Who believed in that Scotland was a gross place and he wanted a property.
Who believed in witches and had a problem with Scotland. Yeah.
You can literally just ask for a link in the chat and go on. Maybe not today. That's a bold booking policy. Thank God Chair can't type. Chaz, yeah, you can come on anytime you want, buddy. Do you want to come on?
Absolutely welcome. I mean, we're going to wrap this up in a minute, I think, but another day. Yeah.
Tomorrow? Theoretically. I made out. Actually, we can have this admin chat. Chris, do you want me to set up the stream for tomorrow so you could do it either way and then I could call in on my phone potentially?
Well, if you want to, what we can do after this is if you want to send me the links, then I can have it so I can host your stuff on mine. And that way I don't need you to send me any links. It's just I can set it up sometimes and you can set it up sometimes.
Admin.
We can talk about that after the show.
Yeah, a couple of things. Scaremouse Jude 2025. Also, thanks to everyone.
Absolutely 2025.
It's not being pushed back by a year for having a year off. It's 10 calendar years, not 10 years.
You're not going to do it.
So I did 2005, I did 2015, and I will do it 2025.
Nice.
Are you missing the fact that you didn't go to the Fringe for the first time in 20 years?
Fuck you.
Did you miss it?
Missing that you're going to miss it for 2 years in a row?
Yeah.
Or is the second year easier?
Do you remember the time you?
Much easier. Second year is much easier.
Do you remember the
but last year, like,
did you cry? Do you always stay in the same place, or do you stay in a different flat every year? Wherever. I was.
Baldy says, "Come visit me, Tom. We can have our own Fringe. Just you and Baldy fringing it up. You can charge him £5. Do Scaramouche.
That'd be fun as fuck." Tom Tuck, what is your
that might be more money than I made either time I previously did it.
Tom, here's the question. What are your plugs?
At Turning God Across the Internet.
Very good. Christopher?
Follow my stream, subscribe. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow at 2:30. We're going to solve some mysteries. You're going to get on the Mystifer machine. And 2 podcasts, the Chris Betts Versus podcast and the Big Shiny podcast. One is about me debating with comedians, and one is about All Rock in the 90s.
Are you going to be playing Oregon Trail?
Not yet, because my computer can't handle it, because my computer is 10 years old and can't do 2 things at once. But as soon as I get my new computer, Oregon Trail, baby.
John, are you going to be playing Oregon Trail?
The idea of that is at this point unknown. But once the
okay. When either of you are playing Oregon Trail, let me know, please.
I mean, I'm going to say this right now. Yes, there will be a day where I'll play Oregon Trail, and Tom,
but let me know. Let me know when that happens.
Sure.
Thank you.
You gonna give us bad advice? Make a dingo eat us? A coyote? Famously the North American dingo?
Yeah,
coyote? Yeah. You don't know coyotes? Oh, I have a Discord. Please join my Discord.
It's yes, join Chris's Discord.
Thank you, Alex.
Sunday streams always have this odd vibe. Last week I was super sad and I'd just been crying. This week I'm very hungover.
Oh, that's right. I'm feeling weird for the I went for a walk with a friend for the first time since summer today.
Who was the friend?
It's thrown off my whole vibe.
Who's the friend?
His name's Dave. He runs a pub. He's great. We walked with this beautiful German Shepherd through Finsbury Park for an hour, and it was a goddamn dream.
Shall we all just say We love you, Hastings.
I love you
Goddamn
too.
right we do.
Love you too, buddy.
And a hug would be in order.
Oh, it'd be. I mean, it's been quite. I also realized how recently it was I split up with my wife this weekend. Like one of those things where I was like, "Oh, that seemed like that was a long time ago," and I was like, "Not that long ago."
Mm.
I mean,
thank you guys. Thank you. Agree to disagree, Tom. Listen, there's dissent everywhere. But hopefully, we'll get the new streaming computer going. And then I could do, here's what I'm going to say. When we get that all set up, everything's working. First thing we're doing, me and Tom are going to play Oregon Trail.
oh my God.
I don't know how to play, and it sounds like it's all text-based, and I hate it.
Real easy.
It sounds terrible. 24-hour Minesweeper marathon. I think that when we get the streaming computers, we're going to have to do a super long stream then.
Yeah, we're going to do some weird stuff. We'll have space to play.
Absolutely. Also, I just got an email that's from a phone number, and I can't figure out how the fuck that happened.
Did they send you money?
It's literally a
possible.
phone number at mms.fido.ca, and I'm like, how the fuck did they do that?
Weird. Yeah, it's a Canadian phone company.
Oh, not 7-Up.
No,
Fido Dido.
Who's Fido Dido?
Fido Dido, the 7-Up guy.
What?
7-Up cartoon, the sort of just barely more than a stick figure 7-Up logo.
I remember
I'm not near that, John.
He had like little spiky hairs. He looked a little bit like Doug.
Yeah.
Fido Dido. Oh yeah, this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had people growing up who wanted to call him Fido Dido. I slapped them in the mouth.
I hope all of those people are dead.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with Tom on this 100%. All people that said his name was Fido Dido, fucking haters to the fucking left, and fuck yourselves.
And if they aren't, I've got a knife.
Yeah, he's got the names for you, Tom.
Yeah, Tom's got a fucking knife, and I got a fucking credit card that's currently maxed out because I just bought a streaming computer. But after that, fucking have at it, bud. Oh shit! I know who it was. It was my friend Ross.
Hi, Ross.
I don't know how the fuck he did that. It's insane.
Have a great Women's Day tomorrow, everybody.
All right, to celebrate International.
Suze Kempner got sent a magazine, and she had no idea who had sent it.
No.
And she was terrified because why would someone have her address?
It's now International Women's Day. It's now International Women's Day in the UK. Right now. There we did it.
Oh, happy International Women's Day. Congratulations, ladies.
Happy International Women's Day, women. Congratulations, men.
There's 3 white guys.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Enjoy that.
Tom, when are you going to start streaming? The chat demands to know.
I will. I think I'll start streaming some Magic.
What?
Something.
That is a twist I wasn't expecting. I'm very excited about it.
Why aren't you doing Magic on our show?
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. You can do that on your stream.
Yeah.
Man, I thought you were going to do Magic.
Nah. But you know, Magic the Gathering made $900,000 last year.
I think they probably made more.
Probably more.
Yeah, that feels low.
They also own Dungeons and Dragons.
What was that?
They also own Dungeons and Dragons.
Shit.
Oh, then they made a lot more than that.
Yeah, they made a lot more than that.
That's huge. Which, Dungeons and Dragons was at the center of a Satanism
more than one
for Americans plot theory. The parents were trying to shut it down.
More than one, Christopher. In the 80s. There's a whole movie about it.
Absolutely ludicrous. I love the things parents will be afraid of.
There was a guy who committed suicide, and they blamed on the fact he played Dungeons and Dragons, not the fact that he clearly had rampant mental illness.
Yeah.
Like, it's a thing of like that's the Cecil Hotel lady, and then you watch it, like you like actually read about her case, and it's like, no, she had a mental breakdown and just climbed into a water tank, you maniac.
Mm-hmm. It's Chris Rock nailed it. Whatever happened to Crazy?
Yeah. God, Chris Roxy. He was a good comedian, wasn't he? All right. Go.
He was so good.
Go join my fucking Discord right fucking now. We will be back at some point tomorrow, theoretically, because I am going to go sit in the standby line for
I'm going to have a vaccine.
So Tom's going to leave. Thank you so much. Yeah,
who do we? Tom?
Chris, who are we going to raid? Bitch.
Oh, I haven't even looked. I always forget about raiding until it's too late.
I mean, all
Chaz, are you about to stream? Let's raid Chaz.
Chaz, are you?
We're gathering people.
Chaz, are you? Who's 10:30 is on? Who's 10:30? Chaz, are you about to stream? Do you want to get fucking raided? You fuck.
I doubt he's raiding. He's streaming now.
But if you wanted to start a stream, you goddamn right we'd raid him.
Who? Someone give us someone to raid.
Online. My computer's so slow.
Matthew Botch.
Sunday Night Improv. Oh, that might be That's a weird show.
Yeah, that's like right in the middle of them doing improv.
Yeah, it's a weird show. The only other one I have is you and Virtual Japan. So,
I mean, I'm gonna follow them right now. That's very exciting. All right, Botchamania. Ooh, I can see is Sexy. Who the fuck is Sexy? I mean, it might be fun to raid Sunday Night Improv, but it's actually an improv show. Like, you guys have to be chill and just go watch some improv.
Well, it also, I think they do it audio only. I think maybe, which is extra weird. But
your mum's extra weird.
Yeah, she certainly is, and that's even weirder because Chris's mom is dead.
She's very dead, which is weird of her.
Yeah, it is
because she was super alive before.
She used to be alive. She was alive. Tom,
and it's like, stop being dead, you weirdo.
Did you know this about Chris's mom? Used to be alive.
I'm not, but I'm absolutely happy to call his mum weird.
Silky Sexy does Rubik's Cubes. What? Solves Rubik's Cubes? Wait, I want to fucking... Okay, someone make the decision on who the fuck we're rating here.
I don't know. I don't really want to rate any of these. I got Virtual Japan and Sunday Night Improv. Let's do that Botch guy. Who's Matthew Botch? Is that Roscoe's friend?
Botchamania? Well, that's just that's wrestling mistakes. I'm all for it. Yeah, give me what's his thing? Matthew Botch?
It's in the chat. MAFFEWBOTCH.
Matthew BOTCH. All right. We're going to go do some admin off thing. I am now rating Matthew Botch. Enjoy.
Great time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Pleasure as always. I'm back on tomorrow at 2:30. Solving mysteries.
I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be in line for the COVID vaccine. See you in hell.
Yay. Get healthy, John.
Yeah. Ending broadcast.
Raid.